Dennis, why do you think the establishment won't fix homelessness, and do you have a plan to address it?
Homelessness is a great American scourge. I mean, I'm here in Cleveland, Ohio, where people are begging for food and for money to buy food at freeway exits, where people are sleeping on street grates where heat's coming up in order to avoid freezing while they're outside in the winter. Homelessness is a disgrace. And, granted, there are mental health implications, but not anymore. I mean, you have families that don't have a place to live. Now, when I was growing up in Cleveland, there was a time when my family lived in a car. Just so your audience knows this, they may not realize it, where I come from, by the time I was 17, my family lived in 21 different places, including a couple cars. We were a big family, couldn't find rent, okay? That was 60 years ago and more. Today, it's much more of a problem in this country. People don't have shelter. It's an obligation of a country to provide shelter, and it's an obligation to provide jobs, and it's an obligation to keep wages up, and it's an obligation to be able to make service in the military honorable, so the people who live in this country understand that you can defend your country in many ways, but not necessarily the only way by going to war. You can't. That only if America is really threatened. And right now, we're threatened from within. The outside threat is nothing compared to the inside threat.